Hello darlings, welcome to Royal Appleberry. I am Kenny the Messy Soaper. For those of you who are new to my channel, and if you are new, I'm so freaking happy you found me. So thank you for tuning in. So what we're going to do today is we're making a patchouli blend soap. The fragrance I am using is Patchouli Blend by Rustic Escentuals. It's a blend of patchouli and sandalwood, and it has a slight nuttiness too. It seems to be very, very popular on their website. So I'm going to go ahead and give that a go because I need a patchouli soap. But I want to kind of do outside of the box colors. I've done a patchouli soap before, but not in these colors. So my main colors are going to be Cornflower Celebration Mica by Rustic Essential and Aborigine Amber by Rustic Essential. And I'm also using My Mix Peach by TKB Trading. Yep, I know this is not a normal color palette, but I just want to do something different. And I'm going to be using squeeze bottles here. I'm not going to line them today just because these are bigger squeeze bottles and my liners are a little too small. So, yeah, and we're going to do like a zebra stripe or tiger stripe or whatever striping you want to call it. Whatever animal you want it to be, that's the animal it is. Alright guys, so let me get everything mixed in and I will bring you right back. So I already have my lye water and fragrance in here. I'm going to hand stir my fragrance in, and I only mix my batter to emulsification just because I want it to stay thin. And when you do that, because you're going to do a little bit more stick blending when you add your batter to your colors, so I just want it to stay as thin as possible. And I will say, okay, when I like a straight patchouli, but I did get a patchouli blend because I wanted to have a variety. But I didn't like that nutty note in this fragrance. But now that I've poured it, some of that nuttiness has calmed down. So I'm very happy with the way it smells. Now I'm still on the fence about this peach. I don't know if I want a lot or just for it to be just a hint of a color. So we'll see. We will see. I think I'm going to need more than that regardless. So I'll fill it up to the same amount as the rest and then just fill the other two up the most with the remaining batter. Yep, just like that. And then I'll stick blend that and then we'll be ready to pour it in the squeeze bottles. And the reason why I did it like this, it just seems like a mess, like more dishes, and it is. But I like to mix my colorants very well versus trying to shake them up in my squeeze bottles. I see some soapers do it and they have great luck with it, but I just want to be certain that everything's mixed up for me. So, I'm sounding very technical today. Yeah, that's not really my style, but whatever. I think I'm just trying to really get this soap done just because this is my last soap before the craft fair, and you guys know I always talk about this and it end up being well after the craft fair, after you guys watch these videos. But I'm in craft fair mode, and it's not really it is a craft fair, but it's actually our city's festival, and it's pretty large, so I'm very excited. This is my first year. For those of you who don't know, I'm pretty sure I've talked about it enough for everybody to hear about it or know about it, but if you know, then you don't know. Okay, so we are going to go with the peach first. And I didn't put as much peach color in here either, just because I'm not sure if I want it to like really stand out or just to be like just a little, you know, I don't know what's the word, and it didn't show up in here at all, so I will have to add more. So I'm going to go ahead and stir all these up, and then we'll get them in the bottle. figured I'd come in and talk to you guys because this takes a very long time. It's a blue, peach, brown, blue. Yeah, if you have noticed, I keep switching sides because my hands keep hurting. So, I just kind of swap the mold back and forth whenever my hand gets tired. But, yeah, this is a very long process. And I see, like, this bulb is growing a skin over it, but it'll just make a very pretty dividing line between the two. And I had to stop and fill these just because they were getting kind of low. And I didn't want to wait till they got empty because then they leave splatter marks in my soap, which I don't love. So, fun. But these suck to make because they take a long time, but the outcome is worth it because they turn out so pretty. So, that's why you don't see them a lot, but I do like making them. They just take a long time to make, that's all. So, back to the music, guys. Alright, so I'm pretty sure you guys are probably bored to death by now. Just watching this over and over again because I am making these lines quite fine. So when I get to the top, I will bring you guys back. Okie doke, so we're almost done. I think, I don't know, I kind of want to leave the top like it is, but I got a little bit of splatter that I don't like, but we'll see. I think this is going to turn out extraordinary, but this is a stupid amount of work. I actually had to sit down at a low table and just do it, and now both of my hands are getting cramps. My legs are starting to hurt, but again, it's going to be worth it. I just know it, and it's still nice and fluid. So, blue, peach, brown, blue. Okay, I'm almost done now, because in a minute I'm not going to be able to fit anything else in here. And I did really good as far as, you notice I didn't put as much peach. So I was making my peach lines very thin, and then my brown and blue were heavier, and now it's kind of evened out, so this worked out perfectly for me. The struggle is just keeping it on this very thin lip that I have left. You see I keep going up because there's not a whole lot of lip left. So yeah, I started to just finish up then come back, but then that's not what I told you guys I would do. But we're almost there. We are almost there. Okie doke, so I cannot get any more into this mold, even if I tried. Well, I did try. So now it's just like, do I want to take this skewer and do something to the top, or do I want to leave it as it is? I think like that. I kind of want to leave it like it is, but then again, it's kind of boring to me, so I don't know. Ooh, I just don't know what to do. So I'll just kind of go around it and see if it'll do anything on its own. And the answer is not really. So I think like, so this soap took so long to make, like my battery died twice. So, so I think because I really do want to use up all the rest of this, I'm just gonna kind of do this and see what happens, because it's still very, very fluid and it was starting to muddy when I was going around. And again, I don't want to waste any of my so. Okie doke, so now like my hand really hurts, so I'm not even gonna try to get any more on here. I think I'm done. And I'm gonna leave the top just like this. Just let it settle in a little bit so the lines are not as defined. And I think that is it, you guys. That's all. That is all. So I hope you did like this video. Please be sure to give a thumbs up if you did. Even if you didn't, please still give a thumbs up. Because this soap was quite a lot of work. I mean, like a whole lot of work. But again, like I said, it's going to be worth it. And I think these colors are stellar. They're exactly what I had in mind. Alright, so stick around for the cutting because it is coming up right now. Hello darlings, I am back. This is, I want to say, 4 days later. And I, when I have chance, I'm on vacation right now. By the time you guys see this video, I'll be back at work. But when I do have a chance, I do like to sit and watch other soapers videos. And for those of you soapers that do have acrylic molds, it just breaks my heart to see you lining these molds. These molds are so fantastic, and I know you got to do what's best for your soap, because at the end of the day, that's your money if it's not working out well for you. But honestly, with these molds, it takes one of 4 things. Salt, what am I trying to say here? Salt, sodium lactate. It's not 4 things, 3 things. Salt, sodium lactate, or patience. So I do use salt in all of my recipes. I used to use sodium lactate, but I figured why when I could just use salt. And then I can unmold these immediately, or I just get, like today, this whole week, I just been really, really busy, so I didn't have time to unmold this soap. So as you can see, I'm just sliding it off. And this soap was very, very, very liquidy. So I found when I first started using these molds that the more liquidy my soap was, the harder it was it was to unmold. But that's not the case anymore. And this soap did turn out stellar. It really did. Will I make another one? No. Because, well, I will make another one, but it won't be as fluid because like my wrist and hands are hurting. Oh my gosh, they were hurting. And it was just working out muscles. I hadn't been working out squeezing those darn bottles. Not the carpal tunnel. So yeah, you see how clean these come out? That's all you need is salt, sodium lactate, or patience. Just try one of them because these molds are so fantastic. There's no need to line them. I mean, like I said, if you have to, then you do. But that will be the whole purpose in having an acrylic mold, not to line them. But anywho, that's enough about that. I just don't, if you don't have to have extra work, then why would you? All right, I'm going to take the tops, well, the corners off, plane those. And then I always, it's 2 things that I always muck up. I always say planing when I mean beveling, and I always say nurture's garden instead of nature's. So yeah. Anywho, but yeah, so if you ever hear me say plane, I mean bevel, because I don't really plane anything. Yep, this turned out really, really nice. I like the way it looks, and I'm glad I waited. And I've been learning patience with my soaps, unmolding them, no matter, even if they're silicone. I just use Patience just because they look so much nicer when you unmold them. And like I said, this soap did turn out stellar. And okay, so these striations, different striations that you see, that came from just it thickening up in the mold as I went, because this did take a very long time. And I didn't bang this down because it was too liquidy for me to do so. So this side is totally different, and that's the top. So we're going to go ahead and get this soap cut, because I am very, very anxious to see what's on the inside. And I did loosen this arm on my mold, on my cutter, because good God, y'all, this thing was so darn tight. I felt like I needed to go to the gym and pump a little bit of iron before cutting the soaps. Okay, but now the humidity is not very high, so it feels like it's super loose. Cut a little bit more off. Wow, wow, look at that. That is so cool. Oh my gosh, I would have never thought in a million years it would look like that. Let me turn this music off, although it's not loud, it's distracting me. I need to feel my own excitement here. This is so cool. I didn't know what to expect because I've never done one of these with a batter that fluid. So this is amazing. Really is, but it took so long to make. Oh my gosh, it took a ridiculous amount of time to make. So there you have it. Those swirls though are beautiful. I don't like, maybe I will plane these. The like little bumps that just comes from cutting them. That can't be avoided. But man, can you see the detail on that though? That is like super stinking cool. I love this. And I'm really happy that I decided to change the color from the last time I did a patchouli soap. That soap, the colors were really cool, but this one is even cooler. And it's exactly what I wanted. So I'm very happy with that. And some of you may have noticed that on my website, some of my prices, I try to keep my prices on my soap pretty reasonable. Just because I'm a consumer myself and I want to be able to afford these luxuries. But some of you have noticed a wee bit of an increase by 50 cents, some of my soaps, just because all of my soaps are just straight $7.50. But then I'm just like, you know what? Some of these soaps take a very long time to make, so I need to price them accordingly. Because that was the case if I kept going that route, then it was just like I would have to just stick to like the basic design soaps, and I didn't want to do that. So a lot of you have accepted it very easily, and I didn't see a decrease in sales or anything like that. So I appreciate it. I just want to let you guys know why the increase came. And it's not all my soaps, just the ones that are very intricate, because this one here, yeah, that's a lot of work. So very, very, very nice. Love it, love it, love it. And I just, oh my gosh, we had so many picnics, family functions to go to the past 2 weekends. So I've just been not really on my soap game. Saturday is a day that I like come and just like really show out in my soap workshop, but past 2 Saturdays I've been at family. So I was expecting to come down here today and really like get started and banging out some stuff, but didn't do that either. I've been like seriously farting around all day. I woke up at 5:40 this morning. I'm like, are you kidding? And I mean, when I say woke up, I mean I was wide awake, like, okay, what next? So I stayed up till about 8, and I'm just like, no, this is ridiculous. You're going back to sleep. But then I end up sleeping too late. So I slept until 9, which is like ridiculously unheard of for me. So I think that's when my whole day has just been thrown off. But anywho, this soap though, man, wow. All I can say is wow, wow, wow. Look at those lines. Those lines are amazing. So yeah, you know what? The hard work that you put in, it does pay off, because I've not ever had a soap with lines that amazing looking. Those are some sleek, cool looking lines. I love it. I would suggest any of you should just try it one time. Are you going to enjoy it? Nope. Well, you got really strong arms, forearms, and wrists. But the outcome is worth it. I would love to do a black and white one, but am I gonna do it? No. No, I'm not. That's just, I can't. That's just, woo, I cannot. Maybe I should just start working out first, and then I'll come back and decide if I'm gonna make a black and white one. But anywho, I do love it. It smells amazing. It looks amazing. It's everything that I wanted, so I cannot complain. Not at all, and I hope you guys like it as much as I do. And if you do, please be sure to give a big old fat thumbs up for all of my effort and arm aches. Wow, that's all I can say is wow. I kind of, you know what, this end piece, I'm going to wet it because I know the colors will really shine through. I want you guys to see, I don't know how well the camera's picking up how cool this looks, but I'm going to wet this and then I'm going to bring it back and let you guys see. Hold on. Okay, so I went and I rinsed it and I was looking and it gleams and I almost fainted. Not really, but it is so gorgeous. Oh my God. I know the camera's not picking up those sparkles, but wow. That's a beautiful soap. Look at how pretty that is compared to this one. So that's what you can look forward to once all the little bumpy bits go away. It's a beautiful soap. I am very happy with it. I'm sure you can tell that. But anywho, yeah, if you do like this soap, be sure to give a thumbs up. It is greatly appreciated. And if you would like to become a part of my stinking awesome crew, which is my sack, all you have to do is hit that subscribe button. And voila, just like that, you are part of my sack. And I hope that you want to be, because I think you guys are fucking awesome. You really are. And don't you want to be fucking awesome? I mean, you're fucking awesome anyway. But you'll be fucking awesomer if you hit that subscribe button. So, yeah, for those of you who don't know, because I've been getting asked a lot lately, when do I post my videos? I post videos on Sundays. That's my regular schedule. Every now and then, I'll pop in during the week and post something. And it's not really, don't mind me, it's not really full-blown soap making. It's just like something soap related. Or not. But that's every now and then. But yeah, again, thanks guys. You guys rock. You really do. So fucking awesome. I love you. And just remember to be awesome and amazing at everything you do. And treat each other with kindness. Always, guys. So until next soap making video, which is next Sunday, I'll see you over there. Bye.